welcome to WSRH News, your leading source for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Shayla Stowagen.
And I'm Heath Wood. Today is Monday, March 4th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story. Our Seminole Ridge JROTC crushed it at their regional drill competition this Saturday. Male and female color guard, male armed squad, unarmed platoon, and let one squad all place second. Armed platoon placed third. 4 out of the 6 teams will be performing at states. Congratulations, Hawks.
Seminole Ridge hosted their multicultural night in the cafeteria last Friday, and it was a massive success. The World Language Department is very proud and wants to thank everyone who came out. Can't wait until next year.
Did you know that we offer college algebra through Palm Beach State on campus? Taking this course is a great way to earn college credits while still in high school. The class and textbooks are free. In order to be eligible, you must have at least a 3.0 GPA and college-ready test scores. If you're interested in taking college algebra next year, check out the dual enrollment tab in your Google Classroom and see Mrs. Wallace in room 7215. The registration paperwork is due by the end of the school year.
Attention juniors, the SAT is this Wednesday, March 6th. Be on the lookout for an email with your testing location and time. Good luck, Hawks.
The Seminole Ridge Lip Dub is coming up quick. Filming is this Friday during second period, so be sure to come dressed in Seminole Ridge spirit.
Congratulations to this week's Hawks of the Week. 9th grade, Kira Ratura Alves. 10th grade, Kalea Butler. 11th grade, Holden Eppolito. 12th grade, Carlos Suarez. Good job, Hawks. Students were nominated based on academic excellence, academic improvement, or for making their efforts in making our campus better. For doing things like helping others, volunteering their time, or even simply picking up trash.
It's time for students to choose their classes for next year. Students should be receiving their course selection sheets during 4th period. Things are a little different this year, so here's Ms. West's everything you need to know about course selection.
Good morning, Hawks. It's time for course selection for next school year. So let's go ahead and get started. So just a reminder that each year we choose our classes. We do that through a course selection sheet process, and students are going to be receiving their course selection sheets on Monday, March 4th via their 4th period teachers. So be ready for that. That's what you guys should have in front of you right now is your course selection sheets. Through this process, next week, you're going to have your school counselors available to answer questions during lunch the week of March 4th through March 8th. Then you're actually going to get to meet with your school counselors to do your specific course selection process. We're going to be meeting with 9th graders the week of March 12th through the 15th, and then 10th graders are going to be after spring break, March 26th through the 28th, and then the first week of April, we'll be meeting with current 11th grade students. So your resources that you're going to use for the course selection process are going to include that green course selection sheet that you have in front of you right now. They're going to include your SIS graduation status, which you can access through your student portal. It's also going to include your curriculum guide, which is an online resource that lists every class that we offer at Seminole Ridge with a full description so you can better understand the classes available to you. And then you're also going to be able to access our course selection timeline, which is the dates that we just went over. So just to start, this year, your core academic classes are going to be assigned through administration here at Seminole Ridge High School. We'll be using an academic progression plan to make those choices for your core academics. Students should be having conversations with their teachers with any concerns they have about their core classes, and then they can also talk to their teachers about electives. What's really great at Seminole Ridge is we have lots of different electives for you to choose from. We have world language classes, we're offering Italian next year, we also have social studies electives and English electives, we have physical education courses, we have an awesome AVID program and Great Academy program, so all of those things are going to be available for you to choose from when it comes to picking out your electives. You're actually going to number your electives 1 through 5 on your course selection sheet. So go ahead and take a look at the choices as I'm talking about them. You'll see that some are on the front and some are on the back of the form. 1 is always going to be your first choice and 5 is going to be your last choice. Now, one thing we want to make sure that you know about is our AVID program. Current freshmen and sophomores can still apply for AVID, and we have a link right in this presentation that allows you to apply online. So we'd love to have you explore that opportunity to learn more about life after high school to get ready for college. It's an outstanding program on our campus. Also a reminder that if you have not scored a proficient test score in your reading, ELA, you will be placed in an intensive reading class. Students that don't have a concordant ACT, SAT, or CLT in lieu of their ELA score will also have intensive reading. So that is something that is required to help you prepare for that testing requirement for graduation. Also, some students like to take classes online through Florida Virtual School or Palm Beach Virtual School. And you do have that option here at Seminole Ridge High School. And you can actually have a period off in your schedule to make room for that FLVS class. Now, we do not recommend that you take any core academic classes on FLVS. We do recommend elective coursework. It is a great way for you to take something online, but core academic classes should be taken in the classroom with a face-to-face teacher. Also, we have a work program on campus for many of our upperclassmen students. It is an application-only program. You must have a part-time job, and you could have periods off of school depending on how many hours you work per week. In addition, we have a volunteer community service program where you have to volunteer at least 35.5 hours per 9 weeks. And that allows you to have a period off from school to do those community service hours. This is an outstanding way for you to take care of your Bright Future community service requirement during the school day, because you will get a period off if you choose to enroll in this course. We also have dual enrollment available. So dual enrollment is an opportunity for you to take college coursework while you are in high school. It's such a great chance for you. You do have to meet minimum academic requirements to do so. You'll find more information about dual enrollment in the Google Classrooms as well as the grade level Google websites. And then we also have our own Palm Beach State College advisor, Ms. Myrtle, who is on campus every Wednesday and Thursday, and you could book an appointment directly with her. In addition, we have senior privilege for seniors. So this is a one period only, privilege only period that you only qualify for if you are on track to graduate high school, including having all of your community service hours done. So seniors can apply to have one period off of no class. So recommended courses for each grade level we're going to go over. For grade level 12, you're going to be in an English class, a math class, economics and government, and then 4 to 5 electives. Remember that college-bound students are expected to have at least 3 academic courses on their schedule, including a math and a science. Then we have our 11th graders. So if you're going to be a junior next year, you're going to be taking an English and a math, a science class, and U.S. history for your social studies class, and then 3 electives. If you're going to be a sophomore next year, you're going to be taking your English class, your math, your biology, and then your world history or ACE equivalent, as well as 3 electives. So just some reminders. Next week, the counselors are going to be available to answer your questions during lunches at the front white gates. That's March 4th through March 8th. Also, you can pick up forms in the school counseling office. They're also linked in this presentation that's going to be posted in Google Classroom as well as on your Google Class website. Remember, we need signatures after any class that has a line after it. So any electives that you're taking that require a selective, that require a signature, go ahead and take care of that for us. Make sure you understand your graduation requirements as well as your college entrance requirements. So you're taking everything that you need. A perfect example of that would be world language. So even though world language is not required for graduation, it is required for college admissions. So we want to make sure that you do take those 2 years of a foreign language if you're planning to go to a 4-year university or earn the Bright Futures Scholarship. And then, of course, make sure you're meeting all of your ACE requirements if you're working towards that ACE diploma, which is another great way to get that Bright Future Scholarship. So just a reminder that every class level has their own Google Classroom, so you can look those up. Hopefully you're already linked to that. And we also now have a Google Classroom for our ESOL students. In addition, we each have our own school counselor at each grade level, so you could email us if you have any questions, but the best way really is to see us next week face-to-face so we can answer any questions that you may have. It is not going to be realistic for us to meet individually with all parents of students during the course selection process, but we will do our best to answer questions next week. We thank you guys so much for your time, for your questions. Please reach out if you need anything. We think it's going to be a great year for course selection here at Seminole Ridge High School. Thank you.